All right, praise the Lord, everybody. Just wanted to get on here. My son has a testimony. He was he was nominated to participate in this program for students that show a level of academic excellence, maturity, and leadership. But he was recommended by his school to go to this program, this National Youth Leadership Forum program. But it's just some things that the Lord has confirmed to my son and to us as well. And I just want him to give his testimony of what the Lord is doing in his life. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him tell you. All right, son. So first off, what grade you in, son?
Fifth grade.
All right, fifth grade. How old are you?
10.
Okay, cool. All right, now let's go and get your testimony, son.
At school, my friends sometimes say bad things, so when I know they say bad things, I just be a leader and not follow them. And at home, I try not to be bad, and I watch only the word, and I try to read the Bible as much as I can, and I pray a lot. So at school, I've been obedient to the teacher, and so one day I was coming from school, and then my mom got a letter from mail, and it said that I was a leader, and I've been accepted to STEM, and the teacher said I was a leader, and it said on the thing that I was one out of not a lot of people to get it, so being a leader, so that's why I got it here. That's what I got this thing, and it said that I got accepted into this thing.
All right. Let me. Okay, so squeeze out this noise. It's just me switching the earpiece. All right, son. All right, keep stand in the camera. Stand right there. Okay, so what? All right, so now the thing is, it was just some things that God had confirmed in the way that this letter was presented. That God had confirmed some things to my son, letting him know that he's doing a great job, and not primarily as it relates to school. That's not the main focus of what we feel the Lord is revealing, but it's just how my son is pursuing Jesus and how he serves the Lord. And I tell them every day that they have to be leaders and not followers, especially as it relates to Jesus, as it relates to serving the Lord, at school and, everywhere they go. And my son, he initiates his own Bible studies here at the house with his sisters. He talk about the Lord to his friends and everything. So I'm very proud of him, as it relates to that. But the main thing that, I feel is truly a blessing is his relationship with Jesus. And, my son, the Lord has opened his eyes spiritually to the meat of the word. And a lot of times people feel as if, being that they're kids, they can only get like, they gotta, you gotta teach the kids the word and like a elementary form, like, like in a very basic form. But spiritual growth as it relates to the revelation of God is not determined on natural understanding. It's all spiritual understanding. And growth is always determined on obedience and you seeking the Lord with your whole heart, mind, and soul, and your eye being single on the Lord. So I'm very proud of my son for this accomplishment. God has a lot of good things in store for him as it relates to the call of God and in ministry. That's the thing that I truly see. So it was just also some things that God, without a shadow of a doubt, confirmed to my son. And we were able to see it. And, I was able to see it. And, God spoke to me about it. And so, like I say, it's the main blessing is that I see that the hand of God is working, my son's life and, my kids' life and my family's life. So that's the main thing. But I was very proud and excited to the point where, I went ahead and framed this. Go ahead and pick it up, son. Go so we can see it again. I put it in the frame. So, it's upside down, son. It's all good. Put it in the frame. This this invitation. And even his teacher emailed us and told us how proud she is of him and his leadership skills and his academics. So, and it's just interesting because, I gave them a word about the fruit of the Spirit, how God, reveals his word and how he wants you to, to have fruit, and how, the fruit is God's confirmation to you. It's the fruit of the Spirit, which is in Galatians, but then also God manifests himself to you in many ways. And that's a product of his fruit when you stay connected to him. And it was mailed, and the stamps that was actually they used to mail it was, as you see, fruit. Okay, so that, and then how it says right down here, it says pathways at the bottom, pathways to STEM, and how the Bible talks about first the blade, okay, and then first the blade. In other words, as far as the stem of a flower is that at first initial, you got the seed, and then it sprouts up and it comes into that stem form, and then fruit is produced. And then look at the first step is grape, which is that wine. In fact, I did a message on my page about what was that message called? I just posted it, but it was how Jesus turned water into wine, and how what the symbol of that was the heavenly wine, the presence of God, that the atmosphere that comes from the presence of God, that his tangible presence. But anyway, very powerful accomplishment. So, just wanted to post that. But anyway, all right, son, anything else you want to say to the people? Maybe some young people watching this, son. You inspire, encourage them in the Lord. What you want to tell them, son? God will use. You never know how God will use this thing.
It's just because.
Let's get your stuff on.
Say to young people, just because you're young doesn't mean you can be strong and grow stronger in God, because Jesus was preaching when he was just a kid in the doctors and stuff, and he was smarter than all of them. And David knew God more than all of the soldiers at the place. So you just think just because you're a kid you can't go to hell. And that's what I told my friend at school. And I just think you should just try to get close to God from young, so you're strong when you get older, cause people and things it's just devil uses people when they get older. And keep fighting good fight of faith.
All right. Praise the Lord.